We have lots of cool sights that we'll be able to see from the elephant's back, but Caples Lake, and then you look right there, Woods Lake, and then if you look right here, let's see if I can zoom in a little further, Lake Winnemucca, where we hiked from, and then this is the elephant's back. We only have a few hundred feet to go and we'll have summited it. And it's a nice day, you know. At times a cold breeze comes through, it kind of cools you down, and then it warms up, and then it gets back to cool. But, you know, a lot of great sights. This is a good area for Bigfoot to kind of nest in amongst these trees. We're alone out here in the wilderness. There ain't nobody to hear your screams. But I'm hiking back to the team, and then we'll start hiking up the hill and just walk across the back. And you'll see the Forestdale, I think it's not Forest Hill, but the Forestdale Divide. It's where the Sierra crest up here. And so when we stand on top of the elephant's back, we should be able to see maybe 5 to 6 lakes from on top. And at least 10 or more peaks. So yeah, it's definitely scenic from up above. A lot of volcanic rock. I mean, just because we didn't find tracks doesn't mean it's not out there. It might just stay up at higher elevations this time of year. And, you know, it can get all it needs higher up. Nutrition, snow, food, water, shelter, a lot of caves, little caves and dens. From over there, I could view Woods Lake, Lake Winnemucca, Caples Lake, and that's about it. It just goes downhill around the elephant's back and straight downhill, so it's just descent the rest of the way back. But I did look around a lot, and if we just go like right up here, we can just follow the back all the way up, easy as pie. It's a gentle ascension. It's not bad. Not as bad as these rocks that were brought here by glaciers 10,000 years ago and hiking through that slippery snow.
Hey.
What?
Just say hi.
Oh. You found a bullet?
Yeah.
A rifle. Yeah, this is real pretty. Alright, I guess we'll continue on. We're almost at the top of the elephant's back. We're almost at the top of Elephant's Back. You can see we came all the way from the bottom. There's a bunch of small little lakes and ponds. And those, we did visit one of those. We didn't visit them all. Like I said, they're pretty spread out here and there in this sheet of, well, it's actually a meadow with some trees, but mainly a lot of volcanic rock. As you can see, this is the stuff that cuts you up. This is the stuff that we hate to climb, but we have to climb if we want to get to a summit or wherever we want to get to. But I mean, the views are breathtaking. I mean, it's so remote out here. There's no people. I'm definitely having a beer when I get to the top. But this is just, I mean, I've stood on the other side of this, but I've never been on the top of the Elephant's Back, so it's kind of a treat because I get to see all these peaks and all these places, about like lakes and meadows and certain places I've hiked in over the last few years I can see from the top of this, so it's kind of cool. It's like just another quadrant we covered Bigfoot investigating. Anyways, time to go back up, do a little more. This is not easy. You tend to roll your ankle in this type of rock because it slips. You do anything you can to try to get some sort of footing, and sometimes that's not even good enough. But the Pacific Crest Trail does run on the other side of this, and yes, I've hiked on it, so I already know what it's like. But hiking down, we'll take the Pacific Crest Trail down and out to Carson Pass. So our way out of here is basically a descent for 3 miles. It shouldn't be too hard. Wow. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh man, you want to see something pretty? I'll show you something pretty. Have a look at the backside of Elephant's Back. Probably could see blue lakes up here. Holy shit. Wow. Man, this goes on forever. It's like some kind of cedar nut high up on Elephant's Back. If Bigfoot is a creature that gathers nuts and fruits and berries, as well as, you know, fish and other sources of meat for protein, he would have to sustain himself. Things are rugged. It's a hard climb. We're not on any trails, but we're almost at the top, and then we can relax. This stuff will kill your legs and ankles. But it's beautiful up here. That's the top right there. Well, kind of the top. You gotta walk up a gentle slope to go 100 feet higher. So we still got work cut out for us. Wow. This is high up. It is windy. We're almost at the summit. Woo. I need a beer. Still got more to climb. So we're at the summit, one of the summits. There's a couple, but I'll point out some things. That's Hawkins Peak. That's the Mokelumne Wilderness. That's Lake Winnemucca. Down below is Woods Lake. Caples Lake in the background. That's Red Peak over there. Yeah, it's pretty windy. We're gonna have to start towards where he is. Meet up with Andy. We get a panorama too. The wind's calmed down. We are almost at 9,600 feet. We are almost at the top of Elephant's Back. This is not good. This is bad. I don't know how. I'm gonna have to go around this way and go up. Because these rocks mean busted up ankles, and that is something I don't want to deal with all summer, because I dealt with it over a year ago, and it was the size of a baseball for 8 months. So we have to tread carefully on volcanic loose rock. Now some of these could have been Bigfoot impressions, and the snow's melted, so now they're just deformed and you can't see toes or prints or anything. But it's nice and calm in here. That's why I turned on the camera. This thing's bigger than it looks. It's hard to believe that I've been down on the other side of this, where those lakes and rivers are, or creeks, which we should be able to see up at the highest point. But wow, what a climb. This will test everything, test every bone in your body. The Mokelumne Wilderness has a lot of surprises in store for you, but yeah, I stood on those rocks a year ago, and I also looked for tracks along those creeks, and there's even a pond, but you can't see it. I've been down there. This is the Sierra Crest. This is the Forestdale Divide. We're almost at the summit, and then we can get some tripod shots, drink a brew, relax, and find an easy way down. Descent shouldn't be too bad. And then we can get back on the trail and go to Frog Lake on the way, stop at the grave site, pay our respects, and then head for home. Easy peasy. But anyways, this is the summit coming up. We have almost summited Elephant Neck. Boy, what a view. This is something to be proud of, to get up here. I've seen these, but this is a different shade. So we're almost at the summit. The winds aren't too bad. We're gonna set the tripod up here and get picture on both sides probably of our group. 2 different team shots, and relax. The rest of the hike's all downhill, so we go a couple miles downhill. That should be pretty easy for our group. We shouldn't have any problems with that. But this is, wow, it's a lot to take in. Where's Jared? Jared!
Where is he?
Jared!
No, he's not.
Jared!
He's down there.
Oh, he's back there. Let's get the tripod set, and we'll get our tripod pictures done so they're done and we can sit down. I'll get the gears out. Get the tripod. I hear him, I don't see him.